V1 to possibly decide the map. Oh my gosh! You already saw the awkwardness, I feel like, with the sight being changed of where to look, but it's not gonna matter because Apollo looks in the right direction.
One bullet to either of these players would be all that was needed. Sin's playing hard to get. It's now a timing game, forced down to the open, but Windows XP can stay mobile.
Just trying to distract you for the fact that the trap wire is there, and while they recognize it, it's a bit too late. You've been slingshotted back to your teammate. Because this judge has to get up close and personal, and it has done upgraded, and now they are taking space. They have information on where this breach now is as well, and that is so overwhelming and warrants respect. But speaking of warranting respect, you can never count Apollo out. They are always behind you. You got to keep an eye out over your shoulder. And they finally look the other direction, but it still might not be enough. Oh boy! Support staff around them, isolating, cutting off one tip of the puzzle. Sends. They have Rolling Thunder. They could play the time down here. They gotta let it rip though soon. Hiccup's already gotten into half. They're just trying to fight back in before they invested, and that opportunity has long since flown to the coop here. Not coming through those standard direct routes. Worried about the proactivity here. And speaking of proactivity, a fault line is beautiful.
A little bit of a missing piece up till this point. Oh, and it's 2 for the price of 1.
Dart. Lux. Now just playing Ring on the Rosie here. We'll see if that little buffer wall's enough to protect them on this swing. They get the confirmation, but they don't want to finish the duel. They're worried, and not for
sight, but none of those really required.
Look at this crunch. Again, proactivity. BGSU, don't just play the post plan.
Look at things, paranoia, fault line, and it's all working wonders. Game busters for Windows XP. Gets a lot of shots off, but no victory there. Yawn. Love it. Oh, it's beautiful. Hasn't been entirely left open. That might be an oversight that comes back to bite Ohio.
All right. John, though, the rotation, the numbers, it's still a 2v2. The double swing at... All right. I mean, we've seen them when they hold their own. This is what happens. They get at least 2, maybe more, before they get shut down. And all that is supposed to do is buy time for their rotations, right? The golden rule for Sentinel is you get 2, you die, or you get 1, and you get out. And, I mean, Apollo has surpassed both of those expectations here. BGSU the advantage here, 3v2. Spike not being planted just yet, so they get the opportunity to send in utility to try and prevent it. Not going to work, but it does set up Yawn for the re-entry relay bolt. They are corralled in this little covey position, known, but it doesn't matter. Sends, we've highlighted them, but it's the breach 1v1 to possibly decide the map. Oh my gosh!
Oh, so many whiffs.
For their team members to get here.
Yeah, I mean, tucked into the corner. I was gonna say Sin's going down. Might have let Windows XP get away unchecked, but no, not the case. Here's where you might have loved to have that overdrive to kind of spam through that smoke, but no. Oh, it's beautiful, though, for Yawn. Given information by the recon bolt, the Hunter's Fury goes in. The time is ticking, and it's very low. 3 seconds left, and there's just enough to get it in. It's false. Fins off. Everybody trying to get through alleyway, and it's all up to Apollo.
They were 2 seconds away here, and now the triangle of death. And
waited. Oh my goodness, BGSU, they're going deep, and they're going in. Sentence gets his, but it's cheap for 2, doubled up as a double swing for BGSU. I'm gonna try and get the half, but no half.
Goes down, but they've planted safe here. Apollo has to get perfect timing because we've seen this crossfire situation. We've seen this post plant before and how it plans out. And this round might be the exception. Lux and Apollo keep BGSU in it.
Ohio will take active control towards Boba instead of falling back. And it's at false. It moves forward right into the Lux's hands. 2 as Apollo gets active from market side. Lux and sends to clean them up.
Now it's still a 4v4. The difference is that they have the information. Neural theft is huge here. Gonna guide Yawn here on the retake and guide a perfect aftershock as well.
Oh, second Rolling Thunder on the other side. It's Apollo at the tip of the spear, and it's BGSU with a victory.